Hey, I want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to watch this quick video. My name is Dean Haw, and I am the owner of Renegade Media Company. And today I'm putting this video together for Dr. Kellyann Metz, who's located out there in New Jersey. The reason why I'm putting this video for you together for you today, Dr. Kellyann, is because you had found my ad on Facebook and how I could help you significantly increase the number of new patients that you generate each and every month. Now, normally I would do a video like this live for you in person, but we've not been able to reach you through the emails or the phone number that you have left us. So I figured I'd do something a little bit untraditional and put together a video and actually send it to you in the mail. So that's what you are watching right now. And I hope that I can deliver some really good value for you. So during this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some really cool tips and tricks on how to generate more patients to your practice each and every day. Now, if you implement the things I'm going to tell you, you could quickly and easily add another 10, 50, maybe as much as 20% new patients in your business in the next 30 to 60 days. Now, for my clients, when we've done this for our clients, we've been able to double, even triple the amount of new people finding your website each and every month. So this information is definitely worth your time to watch. Now, at the end of this video, I hope that you will find this information valuable enough to schedule your free strategy session, so that way I can get a little bit more in depth exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So let's hop right into the information that I would typically share with you during our strategy call, so that way I can provide you some really good value. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up what I call your local visibility report. And what this report does, it gives me a score 0 through 100 based on how visible you are within the marketplace when your ideal prospects look for someone like you online. Now, what I see so far is that, I'm going to scroll down here. Right now you have a pretty decent local business directory listing. So like your Google Plus is filled out, your Yelp directory is filled out, in your Bing directory. And let me explain the reason why these are important to you as a business owner. So depending on the type of mobile phone that your ideal prospect is using will determine what search engine they pull information from. So for example, if your prospect is using an Apple phone, well, when they do a Google search for someone like you, they're going to pull information from Yelp. And if somebody has a Google phone, which the majority of most people have, they're going to pull information from Google, of course. And then a few people who are out there who have Windows phones, well, they're going to pull information from Bing. So that's why you want to have your local business listings at least on those 3 directories. Now, so far you're doing a really good job. It looks like your profiles are filled out. You got a little inconsistency with your what they call your NAP listing, and your NAP listing stands for your name, address, and phone number. So it looks like either your phone number or your address is not quite right on Yelp, which could adversely affect you and how well you show up on the search engines. Now, the things that you really need to pay attention to are what are called the local directories. And what your local directories are things like your Yellow Pages listings, or your Yellow Book, or your Dex listings, or your Angie's List. Well, each one of these local directories provide what's called authority and relevancy to your, not only your local business listing on each of the search engines, but within the organic search results. Now, by having a better, higher authority and more relevancy to your website and your local business listings, the higher on the search engines your business will rank for more keywords, all right? So I've already done the liberty of doing a Google search for cosmetic dentists in your area. I cannot quite pronounce it. I think it's called Tenafly, New Jersey. Anyways, it looks like you have a pretty decent listing. At least you are in the top 3 of the local organic search results. And it looks like your organic listing is way down here at the bottom, which is not the greatest, because for your prospects, they're typically not going to scroll this far down the page to find your organic listing. But at least you're in the top 3, which I'm going to give you some really good kudos for that. Now, the thing I want you to pay attention to are these listings up here at the top. Now, you notice that these are ads, and you have to pay to be here. Now, the good news is that you only pay if somebody clicks on your ad, and the bad news is that if you don't pay for ads, the probability of somebody scrolling down here to click on your website is pretty slim, especially when one of your competitors has got a way better review and way more reviews than what you have. And so when somebody's making a buying decision, when they compare you to your competitor, they're going to choose this dentist over you almost 85% of the time, just because of the reviews and where they're listed at in this local business listing. Now, I've done a little bit more research, so I'm going to pull this over here. And what this research tells me is roughly how much traffic your website's getting and what that traffic is valued at. So because of your visibility online, you're not getting a lot of traffic to your website. And the way I know that is because the dollar amount that the traffic that you're getting is worth. Now, you compare that to this guy. That's the dentist I was telling you about, the East Madison dentist right here. Their traffic is worth considerably more than yours, almost probably 1,100% more than what your traffic is worth. And so that's all due to positioning. And as you can see, each one of these local competitors, they're getting more traffic to you because they get better search engine visibility. So that's the difference between having a practice that makes $300,000 to $500,000 a year versus a practice that makes $1 million or more. So I'm assuming the reason why you contacted me in the first place is because you're looking to grow your practice. And one of the very first things that I would tell you that you probably want to get more aggressive, at least on your visibility, target more of those buyer intended keywords with your website and your local business listings to drive more targeted traffic to your website and to your offers to get the better qualified patient through the door. So that would be step 1. The step 2 is that you wanted to run very targeted ads. So right here, each one of these dentists right here, you notice that they say, well, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the top. Well, because each one of them are saying this type of verbiage in their ad, well, your prospects, they look at that and they say, well, that's garbage. And now the only thing that's going to separate them from each other is the price. So when your prospects click on this guy or this guy or this guy, the only thing they really care about is on how much they're going to charge for whatever the procedure that they're looking at having done. So one of the things that my company specializes in is helping you create what's called a unique selling position. This is the one thing that will separate you from your competition. So instead of being the best, you're going to provide some really good content, like a very clear offer. Like, say, for example, I'm going to offer you $1,000 discount on cosmetic dentistry or implant dentistry. And so when somebody goes to your website, what I would recommend that you do, instead of running people to this website here, you run them to a very specific landing page with that offer, where you can capture that individual's name, email address, and phone number, so that way you can start following up with them about that offer. So when you do that, your conversion rates go up 1,000%, because now you're targeting a very specific person, you're making a very specific offer, and only individuals who are interested in taking advantage of that offer are going to opt in. So that's the only people that you're really going to be paying for. So now we take it, my company takes it one step further, and we we start running ads on Facebook. So very similar to the ad that you ran on, that you saw of mine, we run an ad similar for you. So here's an ad that we've had very good success with for Invisalign. We give $1,000 discount. This particular ad, or a version of this ad, has generated well over 233 leads in less than 30 days for less than $5 each. And so imagine that in the next 30 days, between now and the end of the November, I was able to generate you 200 leads for Invisalign. Now, I can't promise you that that's what would be the case would be, but we'll just make it really simple. And let's say that we generated you 50 leads for Invisalign. So if you're able to put half of those individuals into the appointment, which would be about 25, you should be able to sell at least half of those, which would be 10 to 12. So if you got 10 new Invisalign patients in your practice in the next 30 days, you could generate anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 in new revenue pretty quickly. So that is the thing that I can help you implement into your practice almost immediately and start getting your results by the end of the week. So if you're interested in learning and how we can do that, right below this video is a button that will allow you to book a date and time on my calendar, so that way we can talk about how we can take your business to the next level. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I hope that you found some great value in this video, and have a fantastic day.